Go up here. Computers, computers. We have no computers there. We have 100 computers here. Ooh. Goody goody. And do we by chance? Yes, indeed, we have an O2 generator. Computers needed for that. Computers needed for that. We have computers for everything. Get rid of all that. And now we just need motors. Going to pull out the oxygen generator. And we will slap it down next to the rest of the factory. I actually have one already there. I do not. Let's go ahead and get rid of the rotor and go for the oxygen generator. Weld that up. Now we require ice. Do we not have any ice here? We have uranium. This will be needed later. It appears that our friend the horsefly drone got free. Okay. Now what do we require? We only require steel plate and motors. Do we have any more motors here? Does not appear so. Unless these contain motors, they do not. Which only makes sense. Why would a thruster contain motors? Why would a battery contain motors? And they don't. That is unfortunate. Do not indeed have any motors. It's a possibility that we are just going to have to sift them back and forth, because we do have 8 motors here. And that's just going to be a waste of time. Well then. This is going to be interesting. We are going to have to pull this down. And then, once this is down, we are going to replace it. Not with the stone crusher, uranium, gold, magnesium, cobalt, nickel, iron. It requires detector components and more motors than I have, and superconductors. Well then, that is unfortunate. It is not going to work. Not at all. So we require quite a few more steel plate. So gather up all of this steel plate that is just sitting here. Eventually we will have to take out that drone. Or maybe if we're lucky enough, it will just die. And we can harvest its corpse. Can also steal plate from these. Because in all honesty, these are not required just yet. And very, very soon they will be. Unleash the Bob. I have plans for the Bob. And yes, the Bob will most definitely have his vengeance. We have no ice, which means that we have no oxygen. This is extremely unfortunate. How many more? We only need about 30 more steel plate. And then we require motors. But before that happens, we are most definitely going to need ice for oxygen. Let's see if we cannot locate some ice. Yes, my queen. One moment. Alright, sorry about that. I'm going to have to be cutting the stream short very soon. Very, very soon. An unfortunate event. Ooh, platinum and ice. We have just about everything we need. We have iron, platinum, ice. We just require nickel. Medium cargo transport. Let's go. Ice, platinum, iron is beside the base. Let's go find our sweet hole and go back to it. There it is. And then we have a bunch of tiny little asteroids right here. These are cute. Do we have anything interesting in them? We do not. It's all but stone. Where's the... Love you too. Where is this hole? And I just saw cobalt. So that's good. Go ahead and put that right there. And we have oxygen. Now we won't die miscellaneously. Okay. Let's begin. Ooh, smack right into it. Alright. It didn't. Interesting. Still access the cargo right there. What exactly are we going to be doing next? We need to encase this. We have a ton of iron. We require motors. That thing's not moving anymore. Horseflies generally don't stop moving. I have a feeling that it is inside the asteroid lodged. Ooh. Oh, look at that. The Bob actually got it. Ooh, got one of them. We have 4 motors. No. Okay. Oh, and it did indeed smash. Motors. And I just unleashed the gyroscope. We do not want to remove all of the power, because then we will lose its location. Let's go ahead and, ooh, it was not the gyroscope, it was its brain. Strip the scallywag to its bones. Indeed. We will indeed do that, but first we require this refinery. Then we are actually going to be building a harvester. The refinery is actually up and running. Look at that. How superb. That is done. Let's go get some iron. Get this up and running. And then we can begin building. And the greatest thing about the Bob is we don't have to stop mining. We can just continue mining and the Bob will pick it up. And Bob, there we go. The Bob has picked it up for us. Now that that is done, let's go get rid of all of that. Queue up a few thousand steel plates. And then we are going to go back and continue stripping this. Where are you? There you are. Because we could definitely use all of this. Oh, this thing is made to fly in atmosphere. This thing has just gotten a little bit more intimidating. Context help not available. Ooh, I separated it. These now separated grids. A hacker drone. Yes, you go right ahead and try to hack the asteroid. We'll see how that treats you. Go right ahead. We will most likely be here when you get back. Not, however, guarantee that. However, I do have a lot of grinding to do. Maybe I'm dealing with Luddites who don't have computers. Oh, I do not have an antenna. I am not a Luddite. I am just a survivor. Ooh. Get that gyroscope. Come here, gyroscope. I want your motors. Oh. And bits and pieces are just floating off. We're fine with that. Don't need all that. It's just one steel plate apiece. However, this is uranium. And uranium is something we most definitely need. And one more. And then I do believe that it is nothing but steel plate. It is indeed. So let us go. There doesn't seem to be any valid targets here. I'll search somewhere else and he is gone. Ooh. Flying away. Goodbye, hacker drone. Where is my... Well, here is an entrance. We can use this to find the rest. There we go. Go ahead and grab a little bit of this. Grab a little bit of that. This is a rather valid question. Can the Bob reach this far? Yes, it can. So let's just go ahead and get rid of all this. And then we will go drop off all of our loot. Still producing a mass load. And here eventually this will become... Eventually I will be standing on my ceiling. That will be very fun. But until then, we must continue. So what do we do next? We need a reactor. So let's go ahead and steal a little bit of steel plate from there. We will be selecting our reactor. That. Just missing steel plate. Which will be coming swiftly. And there we are. Let's go ahead and power down the reactor because we do not require it at the current moment. Now we need a very small, simple mining ship. So we are going to begin as per standard. with my preferred starting point, the connector. I'm going to put that there, and then we will put reactors. We will have 3 reactors. Excuse me. Compact micro drill. What is this? Oh, it is so cute. Look at that. That is adorable. There we go. Get out of the way of the drill. And now we have it connected to the connector. And then we shall do ion thrust. We do not require a lot. We are just going to build the most basic of all contraptions. And then we require at least 2 thrust forward to help us stop. And then we also desire a light. We go spotlight. That is unfortunate, we cannot put it there. Then we will put them here. And we're going to put 5 there. It seems I have miscalculated and completely forgotten that we need battery, tier 1 battery, fast charge battery, uses regular power cells, compact battery uses regular power cells. Do not think that's going to work. No, I do not have regular power cells because I switched everything to reusable power cells, unfortunately. Don't have one of those either. It is getting quite cold in the basement down here. Now that we have that, we can come down here, put in to right there, 4.9. That leaves 0.01 for right there. The emergency battery, emergency reactor is up. And then we want Mark 1. This is always, oh, guess what my genius self forgot? The one thing every ship requires to move. Now that is done, yes, you should have more than enough. Let's go. And then I just realized that we actually require a connector on our base as well. So for the time being, I am simply going to slap it onto the med bay. And we need to figure out exactly how much this thing can hold. The connector is full. We are now filling up the cockpit. Now, we notice the cockpit can hold 10,000, the connector can hold 11,000, and the drill itself can hold 33,000, almost 34,000. That is a lot of space, especially for beginning. We don't need a super fancy ship to begin with. We just need something that can mine. And these three items present us with more than enough. Next, we need nickel and silicon so that we may make detectors and computers, and thus we can continue building onwards. And we wait for that to complete. There we are. And our connector is completed. And our very simple ship is away. Switch lock. Lock on there. You can get fancy when everything is complete. Correct. That is my intention. Let's go ahead and go refinery. Throw everything in there, and now it will be burning through that. Now, let's go ahead and go miner reactor. And we're going to turn those off. Groups. We'll put that on 9, toggle block on and off. Now we need to go in search of nickel. Let's go check out that asteroid right over there. Accelerate up to 250. There we go. Overshot it just a little, but that is perfectly fine. We are now headed towards another asteroid. We are in dire need of nickel. That is our main holdup right now. It appears that I have found an iron spot. And uranium. That is good to know and good to have. We will harvest a little bit of this iron. We will harvest a little bit of this uranium. And then we are going to continue in search of nickel. Do not see. Ooh, we have nickel. Yes. Now that we have the base fundamentals of everything that we need, we can come over here